Chapter 4, lie number 4. I need to prove my friendship. I have heard this statement so many times from different, youth whom I interact with. Picture this situation, okay? You have a friend, and most of you tell me that that friend was with you in your most difficult time. When nobody helped you, when nobody supported you, this friend stood by you. And because of that, you have this friendship that is, there with you for so many years. Now, my question to you is, now when I am looking at you, how has your value increased? How has your self-worth increased in the company of this friend? Has it gone up or has it gone down? You're not getting it. I'm talking about obliged friendships. There are certain friends who were good to you when you were in need. Like they say, a friend in need is a friend indeed. When you were in your times of need, this friend stood by you. Now, what happens is there is a sense of obligation that comes where you feel obliged to this friend. And you are looking at this friend, you are looking at this friend's habits, his thinking. It is not something that is of worth pursuing. This friend maybe is into wrong addictions. This friend has a poor self-image. This friend is always rolling in self-pity and gossip. And you don't like that. But because at one point in time he helped you, he or she helped you, they stood by you, now you are persisting with that friendship, even though that friendship is draining you. Don't do that. You don't have to prove your friendship to anyone. These kind of obliged friendships can steal your destiny away from you because their association is rubbing off on you. So you don't live burdened by these kind of friendships. Many young people, I've seen even to the point where because of this friendship, there is a lot of manipulation. There is a lot of boundaries being crossed. Emotionally, physically, you know that this friendship is hurting you, but just because of that few moments where this friend stood by you, you are not willing to let go, or there is this tremendous sense of guilt that comes upon you. Let me break that guilt. If you see that kind of friendship, that obliged relationship in your life, you have every right to break it off. I'm not saying that you just, suddenly stop interacting with that friend or do it in a very rude manner. But what you can do, we are grateful for that friend because that friend stood by you. He was your support. But now that friend has made you his or her crutch. So what you can do is eventually you can phase yourself out of this friendship. Slowly start disconnecting. But make sure you do that because this friend otherwise will keep on sucking life out of you. And so never feel guilty about it. And trust me, you don't have to be anybody's savior. If this friend is going in a wrong direction, you tried helping them, you tried giving them a perspective of how, they could be wrong, but they are not listening to you. They are not valuing your recommendation. Then don't try and become their savior. Let go for a certain period. Let go of that friendship. Phase yourself out of that friendship, and you take time to grow in your self-worth, in your knowing that how precious you are, in your identity. You grow in that. And trust me, when you focus on the greatness that you carry, you will see a certain kind of elevation come to your life. And maybe when you are in that elevated position, now your friend will be able to listen to you. So don't pursue these kind of friendships when you know that just because of an obligation you are in it. Trust me, when you take a decision to cut out of these friendships, there's going to be a sense of light and freedom that is going to come in your life. There are some friends you have, they may not be so confronting, but they are just beside you. Like take the case of this boy called Alex. Imagine him to be your friend. He is a very jovial person. He is a very outspoken person. He enjoys life. And he is there, in your group. But when you are a friend to him, but every time you talk about your boundaries, you talk about your morals, you talk about your dreams, he kinds of, passes on dismissive comments. He kinds of subdues your thinking. He's not confronting you, but he just laughs it off or maybe, changes the topic. You don't like to gossip. You don't like to put anybody down. But when you are in the company of Alex, he is making fun of people and you are laughing. Okay. You are not participating in it, but you are laughing. And slowly you realize that you have begun to make fun of people. So look at these kind of friends who are silently beside you. They are not, out front. They are not in your face kind of friends who are putting you down, but because they are next to you, because they may be silent, yet they are not. Through their behavior, through their attitude, they are, changing your thinking. They are normalizing things that you don't like. They are sort of, subduing your boundaries. So be careful of these kind of friends. You don't have to be obliged to anyone. I'm believing that with this track, a lot of understanding is coming to you. And I'm believing that all the wrong doors of friendship are shutting in your life. And you are making a choice. You are becoming very intentional about the people you surround yourself with. You are becoming very intentional about the kind of friends you want to choose. And the right doors of friendships are opening for you. I'm believing that for you.